Hello, Collective. Thank you for stopping in to J Jaguar Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick read out here for you today. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. We'll start with the tarot first. You know, the usual. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. So you have the Three of Swords reverse, the Nine of Swords reverse. Oof. Oh. The Emperor and the Lovers. So there's somebody here who's upset that an Emperor is getting like a lover's connection, or there's a lover's connection in the cards for an Emperor. Whoa, that was kind of a lot. Oh, let me see 1 second, guys. It's too many, but you know, I'll take a look at some of them, see what's going on. So someone knows that you don't have very good memories of them in the past, you know. We had the Seven of Cups coming out in reverse. Someone is in alignment. They have personal values. Someone feels like they can't match up to this Emperor. This Emperor is fearless. It's causing someone like insecurity or confusion. Someone feels like they're left in the dark. Someone wants to apologize. I just saw the Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, someone feels awful for having put you in a situation, or this Emperor in a situation that was a Ten of Swords situation. They really wish they wouldn't have done it. This person is starting to have conflict with others, and I feel like it's because of this Emperor getting this lover's situation. It's really breaking someone down. Someone thought they had a connection. Now it's arising some of their deep-seated fears. Secrets are starting to boil to the surface. This person was really hoping that someone would come back to heal some type of heartbreak, or try to release some pain, or forgive someone for what they did. This person feels like they lost their love. It really feels like that. To an Emperor. You could be this Emperor. You could know this Emperor. This, you know, Emperor is someone here. It feels like someone can't match up to them or something like that. This person feels like they lost a person to this Emperor, or they lost this Emperor to a person. This person feels like they should have been more honest about how they felt, but they decided to, you know, play off some kind of like they were self-disciplined, but they really weren't. I just saw the Magician. Someone feels like they don't know where to go or what to do. They don't have any control over a situation anymore, and that they shouldn't have been so arrogant and aggressive. Someone listened to a High Priestess reverse. All right, guys, those were all the cards that like fell out in that one go around. It was just too many to take, but I decided to read some of them out. But like secrets here about somebody listening to someone who didn't know what they were talking about, and it really like harmed like them. Like listening to someone else, could have been a High Priestess reverse who may have had their own personal agenda, like their own hidden agenda apart from whoever this person is in the Nine of Swords. The High Priestess reverse was very selfish, shallow, ignorant. They were committed to misunderstanding the situation, and they totally led somebody in the wrong direction. They were trying to make someone feel insecure, like they were the best option, or they could do better, or something like that. And now, like, because of this person, you know, leading them astray, this emperor feels like they lost a lover's connection to an emperor, or they lost an emperor, and this emperor is about to walk into a lover's connection. Take it as it resonates. Man or woman, place yourself where you need to be. Oh man, someone made the wrong decision. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I'm telling you. All right, let's see what else comes out. That was a lot of cards. I don't know why so many came out. All right, Spirit, what's going on with this connection? Can we get a couple more cards out here? We have the Hanged Man upright. Someone's seeing some type of heartbreaking situation from a different perspective. Sorry, my lighting. I'm still working on my lighting, guys. All right, that seems to be better. Kinda. I just saw the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. So someone lost an Empress to an Emperor, or they lost an Emperor to an Empress. So maybe this was always destined to happen anyway, because it looks like two counterparts are going to end up finding each other. I saw a King of Pentacles reverse. Someone is seeing something from a different perspective. Someone feels like they should have paused for a moment and just like thought about a situation before they made a hasty decision. This person feels like whoever they lost, whether it's you or this Emperor or this Empress, like someone is moving on. Like someone is upset that someone is not looking back. Someone is upset that someone didn't come back for forgiveness or try to be optimistic about the relationship or try to fix things. They surrendered to whatever the painful heartbreak situation was and like let it go. With the Hangman here. Something has changed like deeply. Whoa, I wish you guys could have just seen that. That was so crazy. I literally had the cards in my hand and I was going to go point at the, you know, Hangman like I normally do. And when I went to do that, the card like flipped in the deck like around, and it's the Tower. I can't believe that just happened. That was so crazy. It's got to be one of the craziest things that's ever happened while I'm shuffling cards. I didn't even shuffle. It just kind of like hovered itself out of the deck, like it was pushed into my hand or something. Whoa. I love it. But yes, this person is experiencing a tower. They decided to keep secrets. They played games. Like they felt like if they held back or didn't reach out or waited for you to reach out, something like that, you know, things would change or something like that. Or you would be in such chaos that you couldn't do things without them. But this person is, you know, having an abrupt awakening that whoever they were trying to play these games with, whether it's you, this emperor, or this empress, you know, they shouldn't have done that. They felt like they should have been more honest. Now something is like change, like can't be put back together because it's broke. You know what I mean? I mean, you can put it back together. It's just, you know, it ain't going to be the same. Something about the feeling, the energy, the connection, it is changed. It doesn't vibrate the same. Somebody has been released and they weren't expecting to be released. And it's kind of throwing this person in a tower. They can't believe it. They were hoping things would turn out differently. And they're trying so hard to release worry and to try to relax. This person is not sleeping very well. Like their worst fears are starting to come into like reality. And it's like they're finding it very hard to face what they've done or to face themselves because this was not the outcome that they were seeking or expecting. It's actually their worst nightmare and a disaster. It's actually shoving this person into some kind of, you know, shadow work, like facing things about themselves that they have been refusing to deal with for so long. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So this person had a high priestess reverse on their side, stirring them in the wrong direction. And then we have a high priestess upright on this emperor's side, which is either this emperor's intuition or it's that empress I saw at the bottom of the deck. You know? But this emperor is in a lover's situation with a high priestess upright who is most likely the empress. And it's a 10 of cups situation. It's a 10 of cups match. It's divine love. It's blissful love. It's these people coming into alignment, and someone just can't believe what is happening right now. This emperor may have, you know, been the one that manifested this or put this kind of energetic vibe out there that they wanted true love. And, you know, by doing that, the universe was like, you know what? I got someone special for you. I got this high priestess that you're going to love, who's going to be everything you've ever wanted, who matches you on a spiritual level and an energetic level and a 3D level. Two people could have worked together to put someone in a very tough situation. Either two people work together to put this emperor in a very tough situation, or two people work together to put this empress in a very tough situation. Either way, one of these two people were attacked. Both of them could have been attacked. This 10 of cups could have been under attack. You know, when somebody's attacking somebody's, you know, blissful, happy love life, you're not just attacking one person, you're attacking two people or more. You know what I mean? Whatever is in this 10 of cups, it's not just one person. It's the person that the 10 of cups is with. It's the children in the 10 of cups. It's, you know, the family, the prosperity, the the nieces, the nephews, the mothers that all come with this happy home, happy life that you are attacking, or that these people are attacking. Take it as it resonates. And you know, this high priestess and this emperor, I think we're both kind of wanting the same thing. It's just they felt like wherever they were, and it could have been on both sides, they weren't getting what they wanted. And you know, these people were yearning for a lover's connection, yearning for fulfillment. We have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this emperor and this empress working very hard towards trying to put themselves in a position to obtain this 10 of Cups, to obtain this lover's divine connection that's being watched over by Spirit. It's like these two people have climbed this mountain on both sides, right? They've climbed and they've climbed and they've climbed and they've climbed and they've climbed, and they're about to meet each other right at the top, like after ascending, you know? There is something here about a very deeply spiritual connection that's been being worked on, not only in the spiritual realm, but in the 3D realm as well. Ooh, somebody's going to be whining, dining, romanticizing, following their heart, Prince Charming. Whoever this emperor is, they know what they want, they know who they want, and they're really not afraid to show that. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read some numbers out here. I got 3, 6, 4, 6, 2, 10, 16, 12. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 6, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 4, 1, 1. 1166. All right. Let me see which deck I should go for now. How about this one? $19, North Star, flip your inner light switch. So something about this heartbreak, right? Not affecting whoever it was happening to like this person wanted it to. This person who is now in a tower because of whatever pain they were trying to inflict to get some type of result here. They were trying to place somebody in a very dark place. If you look at this card, let me put this down for a second. If you look at this card, right, there's a light in the middle and a light up here, which would be the North Star. You could be in your North Node at this time. Both of these people over here could be in their North Node. But it's like this person was trying to surround you with darkness. And they felt like maybe there was only one way you could go, one direction you could go, and that was towards them, right? And they put you in this situation to make you think that. But it didn't go like they were thinking. You don't see things like this person sees things. Not in the least bit. I'm getting that in this high priestess energy, you know, if this is your energy, in this emperor energy, or you are just the high priestess, take it as it resonates. You see things in a very abstract way. like you understand certain complexities of things. You understand that there are more than one way to view a certain situation. And you felt like this person was trying to sacrifice you. Sacrifice you for their own personal gain, like their own ego. Like to try to get you to come begging to them, or like begging on your knees, or, you know, making them feel good by like feeling like you need them or you can't be without them, something like that here. This helped you see this person for who they are. Even though you may have already seen this person for who they are, maybe you could have even felt pity for this person and tried to help them see beyond whatever kind of games these are. Number 2, the quest. Plunge boldly into life. Oh, geez. So we have 2, 2, 2, 2 out here now. We have 9, 1, 1. So the law could have been involved somehow. Maybe this person tried to get you in trouble with the law, or is in trouble with the law. But, you know, this situation plunged you into, you know, whatever this connection is over here. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Whether you're the Empress or the Emperor, I feel like there's a kind of a mirroring of a sense. This situation could have happened on the Emperor's side, and this situation could have happened on this Empress' side. Maybe it looked a little different with whoever these people or person are falling out of the tower. But I'm getting like the Lover's contract over here is like it's supposed to come together. And part of this, you know, was fated in some form. It was fated for these people to fall out of the tower. It was fated for these people to be thrown into shadow work because of, you know, their negative thinking, the way they think about controlling others, about controlling situations around them. Someone also is like very bothered by your light. Maybe they need to learn something about themselves. Like, why does your light irritate them so bad? Maybe this was supposed to be like some type of divine lesson for this person as well. Because I'm getting like, you know, a skip, a hop, and a whatever over a pond, and you're like headed into wish fulfillment, and this person is falling out of a tower. This is what's balanced. This is what needs to happen in order for the pieces to come together like they're supposed to in this karmic contract and this divine contract. This person feels like their world is on fire. I'm not even joking. Like something from the heavens done fucked this person up. Emotionally, maybe even physically, to their like home or objects or something. What kind of situation they were trying to force you into seems to be happening to them, but nobody like in this 3D realm is doing it to them. They did it to themselves by following the wrong information from a high priestess reverse instead of listening to a high priestess upright or an emperor upright. Someone feels upset they didn't listen to someone, or that they listened to someone. And, you know, to each their own. There is a new quest here for this person for shadow work, and there's a new quest over here for this Emperor and High Priestess, Empress energy. I just heard I just saw flip it upside down. Number 27, 227 coming out on the board. Question your beliefs. So somebody has to question why they were trying to do whatever they were trying to do to you, collective, or, you know, to this divine couple. I see 166. I see 369. So energy, vibration, frequency. 24. The unknown is your friend. Lean in to embrace what's next. And that comes right on top of the Emperor and Ten of Cups. You know, so what I get off that immediately is like someone was trying to stoke a fire to like keep some type of flame alive so that it would be noticed by the right person. Like someone refused to let their passion die. They refuse to let the 3D keep them in some type of loveless illusion. Someone's friend could be involved in the situation, or a friend could be involved in this situation somehow. Maybe an unknown friend or an unknown guide, someone who is watching over this connection, or this Emperor could be a friend, or this High Priestess could be a friend of the Emperor, vice versa. But it's like someone notices something now. Someone sees something now. The illusions are starting to dissipate. There's some type of vibration or energetic like ripple that is being felt in this divine connection. Both of these people in this divine connection are leaning into the connection. I mean, they waited so long, right, for the right person, or maybe these people thought they were in the right connections and found out they were not. Hmm. 2244. Number 5, one with the sun, be the light. Exactly. Remember I'm saying like someone was trying to stoke the fire, keep some type of passion from, you know, getting put out or something. It's like two people see each other. And again, there's another mountain here. So it definitely like people ascending up on a mountain, working very hard to get where they are. And it's like right as they get to the tippy top of that mountain, it's like they run into each other or they finally see each other. And this is how it was supposed to be. This connection is divinely guided, ordained by the Most High. This is going to bring a lot of change. Something about this connection, there's like a bubble, I don't know, like some type of energetic ripple or some type of light, some type of balance between two people, some type of shine, you know? People who are around these two when they're together could definitely see this shine, like this divine glow about the connection. There is definitely an energetic resonance that speaks for itself in this connection. Kind of getting that no words need to be spoken in this connection. So there could definitely be some type of telepathy going on here. Also subconscious manifestation and sacred knowledge between both of these people. These people could have very ancient souls, very old souls. You both could have children as well. Maybe you're going to be blending families, or you are going to have divine starseed children. or you already do. Maybe this is a connection that is already together and somebody tried to tear it apart. That could be it too. Someone was hoping that they could rip two people apart due to their own selfishness, but you know, that didn't work out. It's got this other person stuck in something they do not want to be stuck in. Someone is also noticing where home is, or where the light is, or where the divine is trying to guide them. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 50, so 5500, 5050, so 5050. But yes, it's like the divine angels, ancestors are pouring into this connection. Become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. See what I'm saying? There's something about this connection. This shine, this glow, this divine glow when these people are together. It speaks for itself. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. All right. Let me go ahead and get another deck. Let's see what else comes out. We'll do this one. What else do we need to know about this connection, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this connection, this situation? What does the collective need to know? A King of Swords. So this person over here that was trying to cause this messy ass situation over here could have been a King of Swords. These cards I always take upright. Doesn't matter. I mean, if they do fall out, you know, in reverse, okay, but I'll take it in reverse. But all of these cards are upright. I keep them upright on purpose. So, you know, the King of Swords is out here in the upright, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have to be. How I'm reading it, because both of the cards on the sides are in reverse, is that this person, you know, was putting on a show like they were a King of Swords upright, but really they are in the reverse. I'm really getting that someone tried to get somebody to change here. I just saw the Lovers pop out in the world. Wow, a new beginning in a lover's situation. Or somebody tried to end a lover's connection, but there's going to be another cycle anyway, and it's going to be a good cycle, just like it always is. So this could be like a marriage somebody was trying to destroy, but like these two people are too strong for that mess. Maybe they were trying to get in between the relationship, break up a happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy husband, and they were unsuccessful. And they try to do it with lies. They try to do it with like mental manipulation, making someone feel something that, you know, isn't really true. It's all like mental manipulation of some sort. This person was very cold in how they operated. You know, if you try to say otherwise against this person, they would try to, you know, do their best to like talk themselves out of the situation or cut whatever truth they didn't want to face out. My goodness. We have the 5 of Swords here. Yeah, this person's defeated. It's coming out on top of the Tower. You know, someone thought they were going to be on some type of adventurous quest, and I'm getting that they may have even worked with other people. I did get that High Priestess reverse, you know, that popped out earlier. That could be, you know, this King of Swords and that High Priestess reverse. I keep forgetting to read out the zodiac signs, guys. I'm trying to get used to my new setup, so bear with me for a moment. Libra, Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Pisces again. Scorpio, Aries. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces again. Oh, Queen of Swords showing itself at the bottom of the deck. So there is a pair out here. It could have been, you know, two couples going up against two couples, or two people working to keep two people apart. A couple trying to keep two people apart, a couple trying to mess with somebody else's love life, whether it's the Emperor's love life or the High Priestess Upright's love life. But like I said, when you're attacking somebody's Ten of Cups, you're not just attacking one person. You're attacking everybody that is supposed to be benefiting from that wish fulfillment, including the children. So, you know, these people gotta be freaking careful when they do stuff like that. Dang. That's probably why their asses are falling out of the tower right now. Shit is on fire on that side. The divine is kicking some booty, you know? There could be 5 people involved or a group involved with that 5 of Swords. Someone feels defeated. Someone's thinking about trying to do it again. But I'm telling you, they're getting warning signs. Like, if you're not learning now, then we're going to make sure you learn. So stop. And it's like very cold, bitter behavior. Someone's like, oh my gosh, look at the fire over there. It's like something's being noticed. Something's being noticed by people out here. Everyone's looking at something that seems to be bright and shiny, you know? And I think it's this divine connection here. Someone's like, ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, look how shiny that is. Ooh. Like moths to a flame or something. And I'm kind of getting like thief energy. Like, let's take that. Or let's go, you know, let's go steal some shit. But like, these people are defeated. The quest is over. The tower is falling. There's chaos in the air. Disaster and awakenings. If you're not getting the hint now, my goodness. I just saw 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So some type of marriage. I think it's with this 10 of Cups over here. Marriage, celebration, stability. The 4 pillars of a beautiful relationship. Respect, honesty, trust, and... Respect, honesty, trust, and love. There you go. Almost forgot one of them. The Star. Wow. Somebody could definitely be an Aquarius out here. This is a very healing connection. Maybe that's what these people are so worried about. They didn't want people to heal. They didn't want these 2 people healed. They didn't want healed. They did not want a connection coming together, because this is a very prosperous, abundant connection, a divine connection. People notice this connection, whether they want to admit it or not. It is a very attractive connection. These people could be very attractive. Everybody is looking at it. If we look at these cards, this King of Swords is looking at this. These people are looking at this. These people in the 10 of Cups are looking at this. This Emperor is looking at this. Someone's trying to ignore it because they're not getting what they want. Someone can't believe this is happening right now, because it's not what they were expecting. It was so unknown to them. They thought things were going to go so differently. Someone could definitely be following like some type of intuition or some type of message from the spiritual realm, or some type of inner guidance, inner compass, to work together with the universe and their, you know, protectors. And it's like guiding them out of some crazy situation. And people just can't believe like how it's happening or how it's coming together. The 4 of Swords. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Someone just, and again, you know, I put this card here, right? This is where this card would go, like over here. Again, this person is like tired, defeated, sitting down, looking at this lover's connection. It seems like a group of people or something, or some people were really, really doing their best to tear this relationship, this connection, this divine bond apart, or just to keep it from coming together. And it's caused so much havoc. And still, this connection is coming together regardless. It's a very beautiful connection. These people must be very disturbed, or like following the direction of somebody who is very disturbed. It could be a high priestess reverse. Maybe these people thought they were learning something from this person or something. They could be taking direction from some type of cult leader, or they could have tried to take some type of direction from a practitioner about this connection, and it's landing them in so much devastation. They are almost being forced to release this. People don't want to acknowledge this connection. They don't want this connection coming together because they're jealous, envious, or they just want the energy of it. And they're doing everything that they possibly can to sacrifice this divine bond. And the angels, ancestors, and the divine are not letting it happen at all. Someone could seriously be having like heart problems. Maybe someone was trying to have you have heart problems. Ooh. Let's see what that is. Yep. These people were being watched, or one or both of these people were being watched, you know, by people on both of their sides, or these people could have been watching both of these people. Maybe somehow they know them somehow or something like that. The Seven of Pentacles, somebody doesn't want another person investing in another person at all. But it's like these two are a pair. These two from the beginning were like a part of each other. It really feels that way, like a part of the same soul. I got 1111 out here. We have the Empress and Emperor. And then we saw the Four of Wands. This could definitely be one of those connections, guys. I have 144 out here. 444. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. And then we have the Ten of Cups coming out at the bottom of the deck after I shuffled a little bit. This is just too cute of a connection, too divine of a connection to be broken apart by very jealous people. This connection is too important. This connection brings too much positive energy into this world. These people doing everything that they possibly can to stop it is just ridiculous. You know? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move into the clarifying deck. We'll see what comes out. Doesn't want to go together. Do. I do all this work to keep these cards nice and straight, and then I go and just mess them up. Yep, with the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, these people could have been spreading so much lies, talking so much shit, cutting people down, you know, playing mental mind games with, you know, not only just like the like the high priestess reverse doing it to the king of swords, but the king of swords doing it to the high priestess reverse. It was like crazy was trying to reconfirm crazy, and it just got crazier. And, you know, I don't know. People were not thinking straight in this situation. They could have even, like, you know, lied to other people, got people on a whole bandwagon and all kinds of stuff in this situation. I'm also getting that someone else, like someone cannot stand how attractive somebody looks. It like really bugs them. And they can't stand how like somebody just, you know, they don't got much to hide. You know, hiding secrets isn't their thing. And when they show up with their heart on their sleeves, and, you know, they're very upfront about the things in their life. You know, not to say that, you know, you tell everyone your business or anything, but you're definitely not moving in like a very strategic, sneaky, private agenda type way. And someone does not like that, because that's how they operate. They're always trying to plot and plan. You're kind of just going with the flow, whether you're the high priestess or the emperor energy. It kind of makes them look bad, you know? It makes them look bad. All right, let me see what else we can get out here. There we go. Let me put that there. Sick, unwell, illness. Someone could have blue eyes. FNV, first, middle, last initial. Patience, tolerance. A Capricorn could be involved in this situation. I am not your victim. I am your kryptonite. Somebody could have really been trying to attack you, collective. What else do we got here? Patience, tolerance. Something about this connection had to be very patient because of, you know, things shifting, moving. There could have been certain situations where things may have been slowed down or sped up. Time could have been flying, or time could have felt like it was really slow for a moment. But it seems like both of these people in this divine connection were holding on to faith very, very, very much so. Someone just wants to give up. I'm telling you, they threw everything in the kitchen sink at this divine connection to keep it from coming through. And it is just not happening. Even, you know, impulsive decisions, things that, you know, they threw at this divine couple, they would think that these people would never see coming. But somehow, some way, these people still end up finding their way to each other. Somebody is just watching all of this energy like being accumulated around these people, and they wanted it all for themselves. We have leader, pioneer, captain. So definitely leaders in some form. Both of these people, spiritual leaders, divine leaders, starseed leaders. You know, the type of connection that raised the vibration on this planet for sure. Someone felt like they were doing something new, you know, that they had discovered something new about trying to take down divine beings, that they had found such a new way to do it, that they were the first ones ever to do it. Oh, and be successful, or to break it up, you know, indefinitely or forever. And it's just, it's not how that happened. Or they at least wanted to be the only one to do it in this lifetime. Maybe this is like a little game or something that these people do for fun. Tearing down divine connections. Biological male could be involved, you or them. Safe, harmless, cautious. Yeah. I'm getting that, you know, this emperor, this high priestess, these people are not people out here trying to be bitter, get revenge, nothing like that. They're just doing what they're supposed to be doing in the upright. And someone thought that that was a weakness. Like they could take shortcuts. They could get one over on this couple or these people, and it would be easy. It would be like taking cake from a baby. This King of Swords over here could be sick, unwell, and experiencing some type of illness. Maybe this is what's causing this person to pause for a moment. Like, oh no, what have I done? Something like a light is shining on somebody's health right now. After going cycle, in a circle, just doing the same shit over and over again, it could have been unhealthy stuff. This person is starting to suffer from it mentally. This person could be mentally unwell. And I'm telling you, like, something about their heart. There could be an issue with the heart. We have Libra. A Libra could be involved in this situation. Parent, mother, father. So somebody could be becoming a father or becoming a mother. You could be getting pregnant or about to have a child, or somebody's parent was involved. Somebody's parent could be sick or unwell. Somebody could have worked with their parent to cause this tower. Somebody's parent could have blue eyes. Somebody's parent, yeah, could have definitely worked with these people falling out of this tower. So somebody's parents could have been involved in trying to, I don't know, coerce someone into doing something, trying to make someone's life hell, something like that. It could have been whoever was in this Five of Swords. There's 5 people on there. One of them could have been someone's parent, a High Priestess reverse, and another King of Swords reverse, and a Queen of Swords reverse as well. Lots of shit talking, lots of mental manipulation, for sure. Cutting down people with words, very cold, calculating behavior. Defeat, block, fail, loss. Yeah, these people have been blocked right on top of that Five of Swords. These people are defeated. This person over here is defeated. They just are like, I need to lay down. I'm tired. Nothing I do works. Superficial, shallow, skin deep. Yeah, that's why shit for you don't work. Because you're doing it from an unbalanced place. The reason, the intention behind whatever the fuck you're trying to do don't make no sense and isn't for the greater good. That's why shit don't work for you. Mental, psychological, intellectual, mindly. See, I was already saying it. Heavy mental manipulation. Somebody could be mentally sick. Someone could have a serious mental block that they need to figure out. Go see a therapist. Go see a fucking counselor or something. Instead of dealing with their own weird issues, they decide to act upon these impulses and, try to really affect other people who are out here trying to do the right thing and the upright. Oh well, collective, we got to thank these people for the lessons and move the fuck on. Right, author, journalist. So someone out here could be a writer, author, or a journalist. They could be pioneering something, maybe writing something that they've discovered, writing about something they've discovered. This person, whatever they write about or whatever they, study, or the type of information or education that they spread out there is very superior among its, counterparts or amongst the group of people doing the same thing, something like that. Something heavy out here about these people and them worried about what other people think. I'm telling you, very superficial. How something looks, how other people think, caring about what other people think. Very shallow. And they failed. They failed. We have loyal, faithful, trustworthy. They decided to screw over a very loyal, faithful, and trustworthy person. I am not your victim. I'm your kryptonite, biatch. Ex-lover. So someone's here. Someone's ex-lover could have been involved in this situation. Either the Emperor or the High Priestess upright. Gold, ambition, aspiration, wish. So somebody could have wished sickness on you. Wished some type of mental sickness on you. Somebody could have wished for your mother, father, or parent to get sick. Somebody could have wished for an ex-lover to get sick. Your ex-lover or their ex-lover wished that on you, or, you know, something about that here, but it was blocked. Someone tried to block someone from being safe or tried to put someone in a very unsafe situation. Somebody thought doing something was going to be harmless, but it's actually causing some type of mental illness. And Aries could be involved. March, July, November. So something could be happening in March, July, November. Somebody could be getting sick in these months. Somebody could have made a wish in these months. Somebody's ex-lover has been defeated, blocked, and failed in these months. Somebody could finally be safe or away from danger in these months. Someone who was very cautious and patient about how they moved in this situation. And it's really paying off. It's like someone didn't do a tit for tat, didn't seek revenge. And it's working out for them. All right, guys, that was the read. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe if you feel guided to. I hope you come back to hang out with me on another one. I will catch you later. Take care. Bye.